Hello everybody, welcome back, and I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end, I think, maybe, already? Well, what happened was, we got kicked out of the village, right? We got kicked out, and, yeah, so I was like, okay, I guess we're already at the end. The game was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. There's only like 5 like boss fights pretty much in it, so there's that. And then we have obviously, I guess we're going to the temple to find Arceus. So I'm going to stream, I guess, what would be the finale then, ladies and gentlemen. This game went by quick, but all good. I mean, we have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet coming out really soon. Hopefully those games are really good. Hopefully they really improve upon the flaws that this game had, of course. Although I do like the direction this game is heading in, where Pokemon is heading in general. I like the idea of making an open world Pokemon game. Maybe eventually they could really improve on the graphics, like I've been saying this whole time, and not making everything look worse than even PS2 days, you know what I mean? You know, like, it's just the simple things that I notice, big things that I notice too, that they could really improve on. I want Game Freak to absolutely just wow us with a game in the future. I feel like Pokemon's kind of falling into this repetitious, every single year they release a new game kind of thing, like Call of Duty does. And I feel like Pokemon games could be a lot better if they just take their time with these games too. They listen to fans and the community, and hopefully Nintendo consoles also get better. Although, I mean, some games look really good on the Switch, so I don't see why Game Freak won't step it up. But anyways, let's get into this. I'm gonna have to make sure I find this photo to put as the thumb. We also got to post on Twitter that we're live. I forgot to do that as well. I'll just do this photo. It looks good enough. Hello, Nico. Welcome to the stream. Nico Funnel. We're gonna post over on Twitter that we're live. Let me make sure I go get the link real quick. But I think this is the end we're about to walk into. We were kicked out of the village, like I said. Which, I mean, they can't get anywhere without us, so weird on them for doing that. But it is what it is. Alright. Alright, mute that. There we go. Alright, let's start this while I post this over to Twitter. That we're live. The end. What? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at typing. I think I did the right thing. There you go. My beatboxing's pretty good. Thank you. I'm doing alright. Doing good. Life is kind of hectic and crazy at times, but I always try to believe. Make it through it, of course. Try my best to succeed at all things. Maintain positivity. Alright. We are ready, fam. Okay, we're ready. Okay, the sky has turned red, which means it's the end of the world and everyone's going to die. Okay. But that's okay. we're going to save it somehow. We have to travel all the way over here, because I think the first guy that we met, like before, you know, the first boss battle of the game, is over here. Actually, hold on. Ooh, there's something shiny. Is Munchlax here? I don't think I've even caught a Munchlax. Oh. Look the other way, Munchlax. I have a special surprise. I want him to look the other way. Okay, good. Yeah. Anyway, let's go fly back up. How do you fly up? Do you know? Does anyone know? Anyone remember how to fly higher rather than just go higher in the sky? Because I've noticed that you start sailing downwards. It's kind of interesting. We're gonna go far, ladies and gentlemen. The Heartwood. If this is the end. I don't like Sneasler, to be honest. I don't like his design. There's a trick. If I remember correctly, you have to dive and call back the bird, then call him out again. Also, you lose less altitude by spamming B. Oh, okay, Carlos, thanks. I'll try that. So you have to dive and then call back the bird. Oh, yeah, because he goes up, probably, right? You, what in the world did you do? Me? What are you looking at me for? Look at the size of that rift. You think that was my fault? If lifting starts pouring from it, or lightning, sorry, lifting, all the Pokemon in Hishu could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic. I should have known that the only thing that could come from the rift was disaster. Never mind. Wow, thanks, man. Never mind then. Calling me a disaster? Is that really all you came to say? Look, you didn't try to put on a brave face. You've been helped with our clan with blah 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 blah. Dialogue, lots of dialogue. Surely wish repaying, quelling the blah blah blah, but you must know that. Warden Mai might be able to help you though. She's a caring woman after all. Who's Mai again? You'll likely find Mai at the Worn Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. Mai. Certain that someone blah 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 blah. Okay. Seek out Mai. So this guy was absolutely worthless to talk to, other than directing us to go somewhere else. All right, let's try what Carlos just told me, which was fly, right? Wait, so you said dive and call him out again? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's give us more room over here to do it. All right, let's try this. Oh wait, no, not yet. Hold on. Oh wait. I don't know. Oh no, do you have the dash or dive while doing it? Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Let me move up here. I think there's a Vivichoke up here. Oh no, it's a flower. I think it works better if you're up against a wall. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why you can't fly up normally. That's kind of crazy why they didn't do that. Okay. I have to take my finger off the analog stick to do this. I don't know, man. Interesting. Oh well. I can't do it. It's probably very, very complicated, isn't it? It's alright, though. Another thing I think Pokemon should improve on in the future, for sure, for sure. This is their first somewhat open world, not really open world, but more like a linear open world, I guess you could say. I mean, all their games have been linear. But apparently Scarlet and Violet is supposed to be completely open world, so you could go whenever, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm not even stepping on the ground, look at that. I'm floating. Anyway, let's continue. Let's talk to... Oh, that's my... Okay. Which Gen 9 are you... Gen 9 starter, you think? Or Gen 9 game? Because I don't know what starter. Game? I guess I haven't thought about that either. I like the color purple. Both sound really cool. I guess it depends on the legendary. It really determines on the legendary, honestly. Their mom should improve on it. You know who else should improve on it? What a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? Look at that face. The character's just so upset. I don't know. I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer. I heard that our leader... Oh, I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? Yeah, because they threw us out. Even though we're the only, the only reason why they're completing a Pokédex. But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. I don't care. I don't care about the Galaxy team. The Great Weird Ear, you mean the Santa Deer, took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Wow, everyone's selfish, aren't they? Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. Besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find the path. Indeed. Lil John says he'd probably pick Fuecoco. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Fuecoco. So the fire type, I think that's it. I think that one is the little fire gator. It's like a Sandile, Totodile. What's wrong, Shanks? Why did you walk up to me like this? I'm surprised they didn't attack me. The Luxios, they're just like, yeah, let's just let this guy go. Dang, when the Pokemon are nicer to you than the humans. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Oh, it's the male Cynthia. Found you at last, TheChornick. I've been looking all over for you now. I think either, I think it'll either be the grass cat or the fire gator for Coco. I think it'd be either of those two, because I don't really like ducks. And he kind of looks like Donald Duck, like a baby Donald Duck, to be honest. Um, so I'd probably go with one of the other two. I did pick Litten, so although I don't really like cats too much, like Litten was probably the best starter in my opinion for Sun and Moon. So maybe I'd end up picking the grass cat. I know a lot of people are scared that he's gonna end up standing on 2 legs, which I kind of agree. I like him to stay on all 4s, but we'll see. We'll see for sure. Yeah, Duck has a hat. Yeah, he looks like Donald Duck. It depends on the evolution. Really, what it comes down to is what they look like in the final evolution. That's kind of like what it depends. And then in regards to game, it really depends on what Pokemon are in each one for me. Which, I don't really care about the name per se. It's just what Pokemon are in each one, like what the legendaries are. But everyone thought that maybe Pokemon would be going to a 1-game situation, which everyone kind of hoped for. But no, it went back to the Scarlet and Violet, so they went with 2 separate games again. For more sales, of course. I've been looking all over for you now. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? I actually have never bought a single thing from this man, so I don't know what he's talking about. Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows, well, the importance of staying abreast to all the latest news. It seems you're quite the pinch. No place among you. Okay. To say nothing of how poorly the guards seem to. Okay. Not to worry. There are still corners of the Sinnoh region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all to me. Here we are. I know. It's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Oh, it's nice. Is this my home from now on? For the rest of the game? It's a little camp. Oh, this is cute. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Oh, does this woman live here? Oh, I thought this was gonna be my place. Doggone it. Mistress Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more about the blah blah blah. No mistress? Thank you. Just Kogita. Who's this? Is this supposed to be an ancestor of someone? And this is... like, she looks very much like she'd be like a ghost type or dark type trainer just because of the clothing. Little John says he mostly chooses water types, but not always. Squirtle's good. Froakie's good, right? Because of Greninja. Oshawot's great. I picked Oshawott in this game. I picked Oshawott also in Black and White, so that's like 4 different generations. I picked the water starter. A Mudkip's really awesome. So yeah, I kind of agree with you. The water types are usually really good in every generation. Most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time, though. Totodile's not bad. I think the only one that, like, I'd be like, oh, heck no, is definitely, the last generation. Squabble or Scribble, whatever his name is. The little lizard. I just didn't like his evolution. I thought I was going to end up picking him. I liked his first evolution, but he just evolved into something weird, so I was like, nope. Why, TheChornick is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Did you just call me a poor wretch? Dang. Ouch. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. What's her duty? Yeah, what's the duty? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended. less time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. Her hair is a lot like Cynthia's also, so maybe this is just another ancestor of Cynthia. Maybe she's the wife of this guy, or his mistress or something. I don't know. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. But since this is Sinnoh, she also kind of gives me vibes of her being like that one purple girl. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. Expands from let's just skip all this dialogue. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, creation of the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They really can't. Look at the green, like, walls and roof. That's kind of nice. Especially since it has plants and stuff in it. Lil John says, Squirtle, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Chimchar, Oshawott, Froakie, Rowlet, and Sobble. I think is the first ones I choose. Or you chose. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I always jump back between Bulbasaur and Squirtle. And then the second generation is always Cyndaquil. Third generation's Mudkip. Fourth generation's Turtwig. Fifth generation's also Oshawott. Sixth generation would be Froakie. Seventh generation would be Litten, obviously. Litten. And then I ended up picking Grookey, or Grookey, however you say that name. But that was also the first generation where I ended up getting rid of the starter after I beat the story, or after I had someone to replace him. Because I didn't like any of those designs, honestly, from the previous generation. I view that last generation as the worst, honestly. Gen 8 definitely had the worst, yeah. Yeah. But it is how it is. Now listen, Lost One. Here's what you must do. Sinnoh holds 3 lakes of great importance. Lake Variety, Lake Verity. Variety. I always called it Variety. Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells the Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear their gifts to the Shrouded Ruins. There you may receive the Red Chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are is mine to know. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Leave legends to children. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'll figure out even without our dialogue. But here we are. You know your duty and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. Indeed. Okay, I don't understand us having a phone, man. It beeps. You can see the locations of 3 lakes marked on your Octa map. But couldn't we just pull up a normal map? Mistress Kogita got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? Have we now lost? Off we go. Alright, so we gotta complete the 3 trials. Okay, the 3 lakes. Alright, so we're not going to go straight to the top of the mountain yet. Hello, hello. It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? Oh, he's probably going to teleport my Pokemon to me if I need them. It's got a letter addressed to TheChornick. To TheChornick. You may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I'll ensure that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control. Aww. So Silene actually cares a little bit. You still like them, just not the first evolutions? Interesting. So you don't like the first evolutions. Oh, it's the guild people. Why do they always... even though they hate each other, they always walk around together. Like a couple. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles too. Seems all quiet for the moment, so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would go strained. Long story short, we want to help but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Choose who you want on the path ahead. What? Gotta pick one? Alright, so Abra will allow me to get someone from the pastures. Craft. I think we're fine. Let's do some stuff here real quick. I'm gonna get rid of these snowballs. I'm gonna put this in the storage as well. I'll put this in the storage. Because we could use the room. Look at all of this vegetation. What if I just walk away? Bye, guys. I'm allowed to walk away? Oh. No. Invisible barrier. Dang it. Can I sit? That'd be interesting. A little tea set in the middle of nowhere. Okay. This is a decision. Now, it doesn't really matter who you choose at all. From what I heard, it doesn't really matter. Because I was told you're gonna have to pick one eventually, choose a side in this game. But I heard there's no problem with who you go. But I do like, but just in case, because I'm still confused on some things because I haven't looked into the endings or anything. I do want Dialga more than Palkia, so just because of that, I'm going to choose Adaman. Just because I think I'm going to be able to capture Dialga. But from what I heard, you'll be able to get Palkia later or something like that, so. But I was spoiled on that bit. The leftover leader? Yeah, she's our leftovers. I will keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We could fill you in the details as we go. Well, the first task we could decide which one Okay. Right. Let's get a move on, people. Yeah, don't cause me trouble. So we gotta do 3 different trials. Head to Lake Valor, which can be found in the Crimson Mirelands. So they're forcing me to go to 1 at a time, in order. Yes. I can purchase things from you. Hyper potions, let's just grab... Oh, we can only buy 2 of them. Because I don't have any money. I don't got money. Oops. I can sell the star piece, I guess. There we go. See? We can be rich. Although I don't think we really need anything else, to be honest. I'll grab 2 more hyper potions, though. Just in case. I think we have 25 of those. Maybe just buy 1 more of these. Alright. It was a pleasure knowing you, Volo. Well, let's continue. So where are you headed? Well, I guess we have to do the order in which he gives us. We don't have the freedom to choose which one, I guess. But I'm really eager to see if Scarlet and Violet are truly open world and you could choose whatever. And, like, it actually gives you decisions. Like, you could actually choose to accept certain quests or not. That would be pretty cool. Or there's different dialogue options and there's different endings and to stuff. That would be really cool. I think that's way too out of Game Freak's, like, ability. Or, rather, willingness to do that. But we'll see. Oh. I thought that was something else. Oh, this way. Oh, wow. I haven't been to that island yet. Well, also, the longer you fly, the slower it actually goes. You actually slowly fall, no matter what. Hello, Lux Rays. Dude, I have not found a shiny yet. I've never caught a shiny before in my life. Maybe one day I'll catch a shiny. Is that Togechick? Or Togekiss or whatever that is? One day I'll be able to hopefully catch a shiny, but I've never caught one before. And I don't think I ever will, sadly. At least not, like, legitimately, right? Like, not like a red Gyarados. Or like a Ponyta. Or whatever, that's just kind of handed to you. Oh, they're already here. Well, hello, gentlemen. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so Lake Verity was born. I was about to say Variety again. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mist Spirit. It was when Mist Spirit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. But that's how the old tales go anyway. Your arc phone is beeping. Wait, why is Arceus even making us do all this stuff? Couldn't Arceus, being the god Pokemon that he is, just solve all these problems himself? That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the arc phone the professor was going on about? And isn't this his fault? Isn't Arceus, like, causing this whole space-time rift in the sky? Isn't that his fault? Or maybe we're all freaking out for no reason. Maybe nothing's wrong. Into the cavern that appeared upon Lake Variety. I want that. I want a Gudra. Trust that thing, TheChornick. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. I want to capture it. Battle the Pokemon lurking within Variety Cavern. Alright, hold on. Can I catch it? Am I allowed to catch it? Alright, and also... I want to see... I don't have anything strong against, do I? I guess Garchomp. You could use Outrage. Alright. Let's do this. Hopefully we could catch it. Oh, there's a thing on the ground again. Like in the original games. Could I outrage it? Oh wait, no, it's not. It's just effective. Shelter. What? What is this madness? Oh, Earth Power is actually super effective. Oh my god, he turns into a shell. That's kind of cool. I guess we'll use Biodome. Bulldoze. I should use Strong Style, actually. Ah, no, I'm good. Could I try to catch him? Oh, I can. Yeah, I want to catch an Alpha Gudra. Why would I not? Hell yeah! That's the way, TheChornick. I can tell by watching you and the Pokemon you caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. Mess Spirit. There she is. I guess I could have saved it and revived Garchomp. Oh my god, she's speaking to me. Your emotions, share them with me. They're yours. Not a chance. Okay. Not a chance. Oh, come on. See, like, you're not allowed to... There's no other ending. There's... Oh, I hate that. That would have been funny. So not a chance doesn't do anything. Why does she need to share my emotions, exactly? When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? I mean, all these three things are basically the same. It just probably doesn't matter, right? I was bewildered. That's such a nice word. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Heartening? Yeah, that's a good word. What did you feel when... I love this guy's facepalm. Oh my god. What did you feel when you mingled with... When I mingled with their clans? We're all so different? What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? Miss Spirit? I kind of feel a bit bitter, yeah. Life is complicated. I accepted it, I guess. I don't know. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of Alduin. Oh my gosh. You obtained Miss Spirit's Plume. The Alduin emote I made. Where he's like prying. Miss Spirit's Plume. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Miss Spirit, the being of emotion that lives in Lake Variety. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Kind of looks like a note. Kind of looks like a newsletter. You know what I mean? An envelope. Even imagine what that must feel like, having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Honestly, if someone went right into my head and started speaking to me in my head, you gotta be really careful about that, for what you think about. I can hardly even be surprised at things like this. Well, we got 2 lakes left. Well, I guess the lakes are pretty easy, huh, Adaman? Maybe this was just an easy one. Miss Spirit just had the easy lake, where we caught an Alpha Kudra. They don't have the same music though. Wasn't there like a different music for the lakes? Looks like that worked out well. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Sinnoh. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know what where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sando in the first place. I've even got some questions about it as well. Weightley matters ponder, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to return? Let's go back. Perfect. I like to see what she thinks of our progress. Although, I don't know if we would have been able to say no. Anyway. So why is she important? This girl, Kogita. I get even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more of ourselves and on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh, and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. That's probably how she sounds. You're absolutely right. Myths, legends are fascinating. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident you of success to which you contribute nothing. Tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. You know what? Should we trade for... Maybe trade out Crobat? Oh my god, look at him. He's so sad. Look at him. Steel and Dragon and Water. I mean, Water, Dark. We got Steel and Water here. We technically... Maybe I should switch him out for a Crobat? Or maybe even Biodome? I'll switch him out for Biodome real quick. Because Biodome's the weakest link at the moment. Yes, yes, yes. This is perfect. Can I sleep? Can I rest? Can I rest the Pokemon? Oh no, this is her house, so I'm not allowed to sleep in her bed. Alright. I guess there's nothing else we could do here. Let's just continue. I guess we don't need a rest. They automatically heal them. Yeah, so now we have to do this one next. So let's go there. Oh my gosh. Hello? Oh, that's just another side quest. It helps a lot that we have a flyer, because we could get places a lot quicker. Although the bird can't handle us, really. But that's just gonna be how it be. Oh, there's a tunnel over here. What? Oh. Interesting. Is this a tunnel right here? Ooh. Secret hollow. Wow. We found another one of these wisps. How much longer am I going to stream? I guess until, the main story is ending, whenever that is. I don't know if I'm near the end or not. I just assume this is the finale. Because things are getting intense. And because of the fact that I beat all of the bosses, or something like that, apparently. So I think we're near the end. There we go. I guess the main reason why they wouldn't let you fly up is because they want you to still have a use for Sneasler. That actually kind of makes a little more sense now. Alright. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Could be a fluke of geography or perhaps a connected Pokemon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by Pokemon in Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve a problem was born in people's minds. I love how they're just looking at me like that, but they're not even asking questions. Like, they're not even... How does your phone do that? I mean, maybe they did, but I didn't see them talk about it. Two that can... Okay, there we go. Now he actually says that, but... So, I guess we're the one that made the cave a cave after all. Maybe it was never a cave to begin with. But... The way it looks like now in the modern games or the other games, it's because of this time period. Maybe, if you want to do that, if you want to look at it like that. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Ah, it's this thing. Yeah, that thing kind of does look a little terrifying, doesn't it? I don't think I have a fighting move or anything, because I think it's dark type, right? Let's start with Crobat. Let's save real quick, because I do want to catch all of these if I can. Oh. I didn't mean to save it twice. Solar Arc. Oh, okay, so Strong style bite. Oh. I end up killing him. Well, he's dead. I don't really care about capturing a Zoroark anyway. That's alright. Not a big fan of that Pokemon. I didn't expect Crobat to bite him and kill him instantly, though. Alright, Yuxi. Come. No. I will test your knowledge. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Magneton, Unknown, Zubat. Zubat doesn't have eyes. Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Can you repeat that? Alright, so Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. Well, Unknown have one eye. Zubat has no eyes. Magneton has 3 eyes, right? Dusclops has 1. And Combi has 6. So that's 11 eyes. Wait. Enter your answers together as a series of numbers. Oh, okay, so 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. Right? Okay. Here, let me give you the power to destroy the world by simply answering this riddle. Here, let me give you this other piece that can destroy the world by simply telling me how you feel right now. If you do it, if you submit to telling me your emotions, you could have the power to destroy the whole world. Alright, one more to go. It's like, let me just give you the key to using the red chain and destroy the whole world because you answered my question right. You guessed the right number of eyes. To keep the chain safe, my butt. The trials are pathetic. I gotta remember this is a kid game, though. I gotta remember this is like a children's game. Perhaps the red chain has some other uses besides mending the world. Is someone gonna pop up and use the red chain for something evil? It's crazy that we're going after the red chain, whereas Cyrus was the one going after the red chain in the original. So that's Oxy's claw, sense of warmth. Indeed, yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilee Village are tense. What makes you say so? Seems the Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of the Ginkgo guild members informed me the commander has raised a force not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it. Should the needs arise. What? Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? So time to lose. We got one more material left. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold. Interesting. So I'm the first one to ever discover the red chain, I guess. In history. There's ruins right there too. Ah! I just wanted to go get the Wraith item. Wait, what the heck? Oh. Like vanished for a second. We're just chilling like a beer. Oh, it's right there. I didn't know they lived right next to it. We just crashed right into the mountainside. Hello, sillies. His eye. It is kind of crazy because for a merchant, he seems to know everything. He seems to know a little too much. I love how this guy's just not helping. He's just tagging along for the journey. What? That's a cool Pokemon. Dude, I'm so happy they gave Krillfish some freaking support, some screen time. some love, you know? A menacing Pokemon's wait before you. Watch it, TheChornick. I've heard about this one from my grandfather's. Quills, they're venomous. Alright, actually, I want to catch this one. So, if we do fail to catch it, I'm gonna have to restart. What's good against poison? Steel? Let's get her done. Actually, I shouldn't even fight it with steel. I don't want to kill it. Let's go Steelix. Overquill. I love that. I love that name, man. That's super effective. Yes, alright, now I can catch it. No, Steelix. You were a good person, Steelix. No one's ever gonna take that away from you. Let's use our Alpha Gudra. He looks so depressed. Look at him. He's like, I'm sorry. I'll try to do my best. But I don't think I can do it. It's so sad. You just want to take care of him. He looks so depressed. No! I mean, I guess if you were freaking trapped inside a cave for your whole life, I could guess I'd be depressed too, huh? Come on, Overquill. That's so cool. It's like overkill. Let me catch you, doggone it. He's gonna kill himself. Doggone it. Alright, I have to restart. I gotta restart. Oh well. We have to restart because... daggone. I want to capture an Alpha Overquill. That's so cool. But why would he just submit and go into the Pokeball? Fishy me. That's a weird way to introduce yourself. Come on, Overquill. Fight. Can't believe Hydro Pump is effective. Let's use Iron Tail. I hope it doesn't... okay, it missed. Daggone it. I'm just gonna use Dragon Pulse. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna heal my Pokemon real quick. You're just so sad looking.
He's like, I'm sorry if I can't win. I'm just so depressed.
Poor Gudra. Been trapped in a cave his whole life. Probably hates the fact that there's like a huge, lofty, fat shell on his back. Probably hates that. How are we supposed to catch her? Catch this, Overquill. Actually, I think we could give... Oh, yeah, we can't use that. We can only use it on if we throw it in the wild. Well, I feel like the Ultra Ball is our best bet to capturing this. Yes! Yes! Overquill is ours now. Overquill. That's my Chornick. What? Well, that's my TheChornick. You feel a mysterious presence. It's Asleaf. Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Oh, okay. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you meant to throw them out easily. It's like, abuse me. Abuse me, child. Try to hit Asleaf with them. Interesting. Interesting. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. Interesting. What if I hit Adamant with it? It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? I think you're supposed to continue. I don't know. Maybe people actually have hit him. Ah, so it's all staged. Alright, lads, we have all the pieces of the death puzzle that we could destroy the world or mend it with. So we now have the power to destroy and create worlds at will. It's kind of like Horizon, where like you have to go around and find all the AIs. Seems we've finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could wait us there, but I'm actually excited to explore some ancient ruins. Always excited. Let us be on our way. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things, it's long been said to blur boundaries. Well, I see Palkia. I see Giratina on there. I see Regigigas on there. I think that's supposed to be Heatron in the bottom right, maybe? Arceus is the top right, I think. No, that's that Dialga, probably. Arceus is probably... No, the Arceus is in the bottom left. Then there's other people here. Maybe Darkrai? Or, the moon one? Cresselia? Maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. I know there's a lot of legendary Pokemon in Sinnoh. Mist is so very good at experiencing things, blah blah blah. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. Yeah, but she hasn't done anything yet. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon. Now, how do we make the red chain? I guess not. Pokemon of the Lakes. Why did the ancient civilization die out anyway? The one that made these ruins. I guess Arceus just didn't like them. Oh my goodness, they made it for me. You received the red chain. Oh my goodness, guys, now we have the power of creating a world in our hands. Where did I put it? So it was true, the pact of our people have passed down for all these ages have been kept. Alas, I can set this burden aside. You succeeded once again, TheChornick. Yet things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forgo waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Cornet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time, right? Exactly. Hey, he's not even able to do anything without me. So how does he think he's going to do anything by himself? Well, he doesn't yet know that our TheChornick has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be alright now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and call off this foolhardy plan of his. Oh, we're gonna go back to the village? Oh my gosh, it's a Kari. Staring at the ground. Oh. I just ran right by her. Oh, she's so happy to see me. But she's probably gonna be like, what are you doing here? Welcome back. See, she was lost without her man. I've been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even spoke to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a moment. I'll go and let the captain know you're back. Is that a really good idea? Is that a really good idea? Oh, she went and grabbed the professor. Oh, my dear TheChornick. I'm sorry I wear a winter hat when it's summertime. Maybe one day I'll take it off and stop looking as foolish as I do right now. Kari says the professor has been awfully worried about you, TheChornick. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Kari. Ah, haha. Oop. That's blowing out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. Oh, stop, Akari. We saw your face. But, where's the captain? Why, wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under a mountain of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that the commander is gone. The commander's gone? Oh, yeah, he went to the mountain. Well, he set off for the mountain with the security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Oh, that's why she was at the front. Dang, you put a little kid at guard positioning? Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. Hello, Alonzo, by the way. My team is looking good, looking solid. Of course, it's not like a final team or anything. I've been mixing and matching Pokemon throughout this entire game. I recently caught Goodra and Overquill, which I might add to my team. So he managed not to die. Just as I ordered. Well done. I could either say things to her or to Adaman, but I guess I kind of owe it to no one. I don't owe anyone anything. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you managed to learn something of use? I got this red chain. Go on. It has the power to destroy and create universes. That's probably what I'm talking about right now. She's probably like, what? She's probably, how in God's green earth? A legendary tool is said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. How could anyone take Commander Kamado seriously with that voice? Yes, I got Lord Goodra on my team. The security corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they've reported sightings on something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountain to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten TheChornick to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to follow up. Captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. TheChornick. Take the red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? Well, she knows the commander's an idiot. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should have not left me in charge. True. Then I'll go as well, says Ugly Hat Man. We're all in this together. We members of the Survey Corps. Even though I was really the only useful Survey Corps member. But okay. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Head to the Mount Coronex Peak in pursuit of Commander Kamado. Why is there a random Lucario in the lobby? This guy's a little different looking. You know, he kind of looks like the one guy from the Lucario movie. Maybe that's the point. That's kind of cool. Maybe he is the guy from the movie. Or an ancestor. Alright, let's get out of here. You've been playing some PlayStation 2 games? Nice. Which ones? Can I go inside my room? I guess I could rest. Hey, I'm sleeping in my house again. Alright, let's get out of here. Adamon. Probably. If that's his name. I've been playing some... I already read that. Place PS2 games, yeah. There are you are, Chornick. Here it is already headed to Mount Garnet. How are things looking here? How does he know everything Irida's up to? He's like, they're always traveling together, despite hating each other. The commander is already at Mount Garnet. He's already started up the mountain. He must be more reckless than I thought. Now that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, alright then. Guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, TheChornick. If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. It's the time's a wasting. See you there. Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all. Indeed. Although I ignored, you know, most of the requests because most people just wanted to see a Pokédex entry, so... Yeah. That's right. TheChornick worked hard to get the red chain to help us. Too right. A fine job indeed. The sake of everyone here in the village, as well as the sake of the relations of Pokemon. Thanks, here, take this. Max Revive. Oh! Thanks, that costs $3,000. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to solve this. And return here alive. Sounds like a plan. Female Cyrus. Oh yeah, the very first Star Wars game. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Mist. By the way, Mist. Did I tell you that my friends made me watch the abridged series of SAO? Did I tell you that? I was like forced to watch it, but I mean it wasn't bad. It was like, some of it was pretty funny. Most of it was hella cringe though. Especially with how fast they were talking, like you couldn't really understand anything. But there were some funny moments. But apparently, from what I heard, the abridged version's supposed to do a better job telling the story than the actual show. So there it is. Because I heard SAO, like the actual original creation is not that great. It's actually terrible. But the abridged actually makes it a lot more understandable, apparently. It's a better job telling the story than the original story. And it does it in a more funny and amusing way. I've heard the latest. So you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some mash potions. Well, thank you. That also costs like $2,000. Dang. Dang, that's the 3 of them? That's like $6,000. I got $9,000 from people handing me things. It looks like a big moment is upon us at last. I did mention it? Yeah. So I guess that if I do watch that show, it'd only be the abridged version. Both Adamant and Irida have headed to the peak. My good friend TheChornick, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved loyal customers. It seems Kamado intends to use the summit camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself. Oh, now it's the ugly person again. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here for moral support at least. Why did that person show up? Oh yeah, Electrode used to be in there. Hold on, let's save. Do some shopping. I'm gonna grab 3 more. Well, I guess we could only grab 1 of these. I'm out of money. I'm out of money, Professor. What are we going to do? Just kidding, Professor. Electivire. I'll definitely need to have to come back and get an Electivire for sure, for sure. This is the stone portal. I've been told not to let anyone pass, but really, I'm not sure what the point is any longer. Think you could go ask for me? Okay. Why is everyone depressed? I guess it's understandable. Yeah, I already watched all the episodes in the abridged series. My favorite part was I think I already told you. My favorite part is like the one. It's like a recent episode that they did. It was like their daughter becomes like this little tiny fairy. And basically chewed on a cracker, and then like, and like you thought she was gonna say something really supportive to her dad, but then she ends up just saying, "I just finished my cracker. Can I have another cracker?" And like the whole atmosphere is like really like serious, and she just kind of comes up and touches his face and says that. I thought that was funny. That's like the only thing I could remember. The rest of it, a lot of it was pretty cringe. A lot of it is really, really quick. They were talking really, really fast. But I did enjoy watching all the ones. Oh yeah, and then the sandwich part, where he drops the sandwich and he starts mourning for it. But I did enjoy them overall, I guess. But a lot of it was cringe too. I don't really like the voice they chose for Kirito, honestly. His voice is pretty annoying. Benny. of the underworld. Wow, Benny. Benny's gonna try to kill me? Is that what I'm seeing? Okay. Is it ninja now? He's gonna fight me because he wants me dead. Oh, he's just an old ninja. Okay, Yoda. Okay. Strong style Hydro Pump. Go. Wipe him out. Max Potion? Listen here, little idiot. Strong style Shelter. Go. See what's happening? Hypnosis. Look at him, he's so depressed. Look at his eyes, he's so sad. He's just like, please don't hurt me, please. That's what he says. Well, let's do it. Dragon. No. Oh, he missed. Perfect. Dragon Pulse. Oh, no. No, Gudra, no. Poor Gudra. I probably should have used Luxray just because of the dark type moves. Oh yeah, the Bethesda reference? Yeah, that one too. I don't like the fact that he was able to hit twice. Wild charge, go. I know it takes my Luxray out, but at least his Sneasler is low. Actually, he has close combat. I probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, he only has 2 more. Strong style, go. Ooh. Although Drain Punch is kind of broken. Let's use Crobat. Come on, Crobat. Air Slash, go. He only has 1 Pokemon left. Grass Poison, go. Yeah, Psyche's super effective. He's flying type. Actually, he's poison type also, I think. Iron Tail, go. Perfect. Seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. To be honest, I don't hate you. I might actually like you after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, TheChornick. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by mad Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to try to build a new home where everyone could live freely from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme action. Okay, why would you move to a land where it's uninhabited by people, really, for the most part? Like, surrounded by Pokemon, why would you do that? Wouldn't you go to a place that's already, like, really protected? Sounds a dumb decision to me. I don't know about that, Mr. Benny. You were trying to kill me. You were threatening to kill me a second ago. Don't try to play nice now that I beat you. Wait, I think it automatically... Yeah, it automatically healed my Pokemon for free. Okay. That's nice. Oh, let's save it real quick. Don't forget the moment. Episode 15. For making you laugh. That's good. Interesting. Here we are at apparently the summit. Oh yeah, it's right above our head. Is that the commander ahead? He only came with like 2 of his men? I thought he brought like the entire force here. Not just 2 people. You brought the red chain? TheChornick, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. The Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift. I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Kamado stopped us from heading toward the temple. What, just one man? I thought he brought a whole force with him. Talk sense into Commander Kamado at the Mount Cornet's Peak. Oh, he's all armored up. Look at him. Oh, he did bring more people. Okay. Only 3, though. You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Of course. Is that enough to bring sense into this man? What, do you think even the red chain is some trick on the TheChornick's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trial set by the 3, which were kind of pathetic trials, to be honest. Anyway, if he somehow concocted all of that on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway? Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, TheChornick. Today we battle in earnest. Uh-oh. Alright, I gotta be careful. Because last fight was, I was not using the right moves or Pokemon. My first run at it? What do you mean? Like, first playthrough? But yeah, I haven't really gotten around to play this as much because I've been pretty much been playing Horizons Forbidden West most of the time. So like, since I've been wanting to play that mostly, this game kind of been put on the side burner, or the sideshow, but we're trying to finish it today. Braviary. Should I switch? Well, let me switch. Actually, wait a minute. No. This stuff is super effective. Let's use C/Edge. Yeah, let's use that. I know, I'm almost at the end. I know, there's a lot of my friends got through this game within a couple days. Like, they pretty much grinded this game out. And when it first came out, when I first started playing it, I was like, oh, you know, this is actually really fun, despite, you know, all the problems that it has. I found it pretty fun. But then, like, once Horizon came out, like, I think, I've really slowed down on releasing more parts and playing this game, of course. But we're finally getting around to the end, like you said, so let's do this. Not really effective, so we should probably switch. What's good against Fairy? Poison type, right? Let's use Crobat. No. Pokemon. You wanna use, actually, Iron Tail might be good. Actually, let's use this. Let's use Steelix. Good luck. Is it tough? Strong style. Iron Tail. Hit him. Ooh, he's almost dead. Max Potion? That's not allowed, Commander. I guess Stealth Rock could probably take him out. There we go. Should you finish Horizon or this first? Well, that depends. I mean... So you haven't finished this yet? I thought you did. You should definitely... well... It depends on what you care more about being spoiled on, really, at the end of the day. I'll use high horsepower, go. Wait a minute. I thought I killed 2 of his Pokemon. Unless he got rid of 1. Alright, let's look for someone that's super effective. We could just throw Garchomp out there, I guess. If I use Earth Power. Ah. Okay, Giga Impact. Wait a minute, that didn't have... I'm gonna use it again. Let power go. Nice. Yeah, Garchomp's fast. Golem. I got you on TV right now on PS4 trying to fall back asleep. You woke up after about 2 hours. Dang, man. 2 hours. You can't sleep? Or is it because you were staying up till 6? Let's use Gudra. Alright, Tail, finish him. Beautiful. Bravier. So I guess he did switch out. I didn't notice that. Okay, he just gets to use 3 attacks. Okay. Oh, Dragon Pulse should finish him. Alright, we won. We beat him. We won. Feeling sleepy again now? That's not good. I mean, that should be good, actually. I don't know. You probably have what? 3 or 4 hours before your work starts. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Is he bowing to me? TheChornick, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander. I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in Hishu. Don't worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Bring the red chain to the blah 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 blah. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost near the end. I think we're now going to fight the thing, aren't we? This guy's just chilling over here. I knew you could buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to blah blah. True, but I don't have any money. So that was kind of useless. That is good. I got work in about 6 hours. 6 hours? Oh, you had time. Time is something you have lots of. All right. Let's let's head to the top. Excited to beat this game finally. Oh, look at all the the different nobles. Of course, there are so many requests that I haven't done yet either, but at the same time, most of the requests are just show me this Pokedex, so it might not even be worth doing the requests, to be honest. Because I feel like most of them are just show me this Pokedex entry. But, I mean, we already beat the main story, so... But if we find anything else interesting to do, or maybe if I actually can go on shiny hunts and finally find a shiny... I still got ways to go? Really? Is this not the end? This is the... so this is not the end of the main story? Oh, there's a post game. I mean, yeah, most Pokemon games have a post game. I mean, that's good that there's a post game. So maybe, okay, so maybe I could still stream more of the post game, right? Still have to have more to do in this game then. That's good. Because I don't like the requests in this game. Like, they're just, show me this Pokedex entry. That's all there is. Well, to be honest, to fight the last boss, you need to catch all the Pokemon. Oh, okay. Huh? You hold the red chain? Try to catch me then, human. What? Adamant, what are you saying? What do you mean, catch you? Almighty Sinnoh. I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain, try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. Oh, you know what? That makes sense, because we're probably fighting... Dialga and Palkia now. And then I'm betting the last boss is probably Arceus then. But that's only going to happen if you catch all the Pokemon. But that's post-game, isn't it? I like how you can see my right eye through the little crack in the hat. Dialga. Oh? I want to hear this music real quick. Pokemon does a good job with music, for sure. Although this game kind of lacked a little bit of music. I wonder where people put this game in like a ranking chart among all Pokemon games. But I know for a lot of people this game was like a return to Pokemon for a lot of people because it's so different and so unique, and that's what I kind of like about it too. But I do kind of miss the old style already, or not necessarily, but like I think like the catching mechanics, I think I like it, they could have done a better job at. There's a lot of things I definitely think they could have improved at with this game. It has a long way to go for sure, but I definitely give it props for starting to change the formula up a little bit. but the next game appears like they're gonna... What I mean by formula and like what I don't like and what I do like from the old ones, I guess is like that the catching, and that you have to fight them in order to catch them, stuff like that. That's what I mean. So I hope that's in the next one, where you have to actually fight them to catch them. And that they're not as easy to... I don't know, I just don't like the fact that you could easily spot the Pokemon too, but at the same time that's more realistic. I have a whole lot of thoughts just going through my head that I have to think about in regards to evaluating all these games. But this game got to be top 5 for you? I definitely give it props for, yeah, like, being a little different. It kind of gives a little bit of a Breath of the Wild feel to it. Although I didn't really like Breath of the Wild. At least from what I played. I only played the first couple hours, and it was just... I didn't really get into it all too well. Because the weapons kept breaking and stuff like that, among other things. But I just need to complete these games. You know, like I gotta evaluate in its entirety. But anyways, I like the music. Look, I'm gonna run circles around him. Oh no, it did the wrong part of the song. Oh my gosh, I'm in his tail. Oh no, he's gone. Alright, let's win. I wonder. Outrage. Wait, that's not even super effective. But Earth Power is. We're off time. Well, rip. Goodbye. Good night. I mean, Platinum was really good. For me, my favorite of all time was the Johto region, honestly, because you could go to 2 different regions, and like the whole thing with Red at the very end, like that was just so good, honestly. Like that ending was probably the best ending out of all the Pokemon games. But I know Black and White is also really good. I enjoyed those games too. Sun and Moon, I actually enjoyed Sun and Moon, the games too. There's a lot going on, and especially Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, there's a lot going on in those games. Let's try to catch this Dialga though. Let's do this. I've been talking too much about other games, and we're at the climax of this one. I hope I don't kill him with this. Alright, good. I didn't kill him. Alright, hopefully I end up catching him with this. Ultra Ball, go! Nope. Oh wait, I got him! I got him! I thought it was a big nope. You need to finish Ultra? Yeah, there's some games that, like, I haven't played X and Y at all. I'd never played that generation. I didn't play that generation. Hard Gold, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Johto was the best games, in my opinion. Just because of, like, I don't know, like, I have a lot of nostalgic reasons. It's kind of a little biased there, I guess you could say, but at the same time, like, 2 different regions, so much content that you could go through. Like, the fact that it pulls from a lot of stuff from the first region too. It's kind of a continuation. It's the same storyline as the first games. Like, that's so cool to me. Whereas, like, these newer games, like, they're not really... I mean, I guess this game kind of does it too, where this is more of like a prequel, if you will. Uh, but yeah. I like the consistency. Like, I like the story building rather than the just being, oh yeah, here's a new region. Like, I like the timeline being in order, I guess, not like all over the place, or not in the same universe, so to speak. But I think Pokemon, all the Pokemon regions, and characters and stuff, it's a little confusing, the timeline of things, but in all, I think they're all in the same relative time and space and everything. The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done, TheChornick, my boy, masterfully handed. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simply stunning victory. Just like the other professor said. Caught your way to you truly the pride, yes. Looks like I taught him well. Stop it, Akari. You didn't teach me nothing. Wait, it's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight it with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even the TheChornick could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one. Oh, we're fighting Dialga now. Agree with me on Johto? Yeah, it is so good. That's what I'm saying. It's so good. I don't know why some people rank it low. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get another red chain. All of you, we must vacate this. Gah, forget the fancy talk. Book it, come on. We gotta make it back to the summer camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. Yeah, that makes no sense, Commander. You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. Okay. I thought Dialga was gonna fight with us, though. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capability to survey such a creature. Amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, TheChornick. And did you notice the energy pouring out from the rift? It seems likely that a build of the same energy was what caused strange lightning. Blah, 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 blah. Can't believe there were really two Almighty Sinnoh after all. I guess that means that neither of our clans was really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart. To the both of you as fellow leaders, you saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in the TheChornick. Yeah, Kamado. I acted on ill-considered blah, 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 drove you blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's just get to the ending. Come on. Let's get to the finale. Let's see Arceus already. Where is he? Sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. I don't see the reasons. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We left things in quite a state at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. I'd rather face what's in front of us rather than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist. Dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let's move forward, blah, blah, blah. Let's stop talking and do something about the doggone evil Palkia at the top of the mountain. It seems that having the TheChornick about has been a good influence. Yes. The red chain was broken. The pieces, anyway. I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention. I dare say that might refer to the Pokeball. That's got to be it. But what about that stone of creation beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Leviton? Have any idea what it could be? Perhaps I do. The TheChornick boy, could you lend me your ears? Or plates? Oh. Yes, the plates. I never used the plates for anything. They actually have a use now? Here on the back of the earth plate. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that just shares the same properties of the plate. You thought Dialga would appear in a different form? Oh, like they would look different? Nah, they normal. Origin ore. The counterpart. Here to maybe ask your clan's aid for once more. I mean, you were right, Yuri, about the fact that, yeah, I'm long from the ending, I guess. Get the person out of my face. We don't like Melly. Melly's a horrible person. Take a hint. Oh, get out of here, Melly. Even your leader hates you. Get out of here. No one likes you, Melly. Yeah, see? Melly's a very rude person. Candy truffles. You brought Leon. Oh my gosh. See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Melly's so rude. It's just like random. You see that random person with the backpack in the distance? Just chilling as all this is going down. I really want them to add voice acting, man, because I don't like reading through all this. Like, I want to hear it. I like to hear it, voice acting. Pokemon can afford voice acting, right? Head for the place where you can obtain an origin ore. Alright, well first, let's rest. You're gonna try to go to sleep? Alright. How far are we from the end? Are we actually a little too far from the end? Yeah, they do. Cause like I don't want to like stream apart and not know that this is like, and then walk across like a moment where like there's a lot of story, you know what I mean? So like if I go hunt for shinies and stuff, if I could ever find a shiny ever in my life. don't know. Origin ore. There's fossils in there. Can I get to them? Wait, so even though this is like what? In the past, like even they are still fossils, these things. Oh, I thought that was a Pokemon for a second. Oh wait, we're not supposed to be here. Or maybe it's in a different area. I'm glad that there's actually a lot more story now, though. Because before, really, the whole story up to this point was just go to all the nobles, stop their frenzies, and that was it. That's why we kind of got to this point, I feel like, really, really quickly. Is because the story was pretty straightforward. You jump from region to region, call the nobles, and that was it. And then now we're here. So in regards to story, I don't think this one is a very memorable one, necessarily. Maybe just kind of like the beginning and the ending of the good parts. Everything in the middle is, everything in the middle is just kind of like, oh yeah, just quell the frenzy. And then we'll move you on to the next region. Quell the frenzies and then we could go do this stuff. Oh, not these people again. We need a Legends game for Johto and Kanto. Maybe there was once one region instead of two or something. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. But at the same time, like, do we like this kind of in the past kind of game? Do we like these origin stories? I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and I'll luck to anyone who crosses our path. You think that would be amazing? And how far back in the past do you think would be good? Her Rhydon's out. 1,000 years ago. But Pokeballs wouldn't even exist. I mean, this game kind of retconned the whole who made the Pokeballs and when they appeared thing. Come on, Cease Edge, go. Are you serious? I should use the full restore. Back during the war? Oh, like with Lieutenant Surge? That'd be interesting. See, the thing is like, I don't think Pokemon will actually release anything like, you know, like that, what would normally be very censoring. I don't know, like, anything that, like, kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they would go so far as to implement an actual war and people dying. Although this game implicates people have died and that you could potentially die, and the idea of death is thrown around, but like, would they actually show people dying in a Pokemon game? Would you be the cause of people's deaths or other Pokemon's deaths in a Pokemon game? That I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I don't think people would die. Remember, this is a children's game, and I'm pretty sure Game Freak won't ever really make any huge changes to their formula. Like, I don't know. This game kind of proves that they could change things up here and there. So there's also some side series games that can show that they have potential of changing things up. But, and apparently the next game is going to be completely open world, whereas, like, for example, all the other Pokemon games, including even this one, they're pretty linear. So we'll have to see. You say we need an open world Pokemon mystery dungeon game? That could be cool. So they like being bandits? Alright then. Yeah, like why do they even show up? There's no reason for them showing up. Like, again, like, I hope Pokemon's not just throwing characters in at certain moments just for, like, for example, Melly earlier. Like, why? There's no reason for Melly to be there. Like, there's some characters that they really should work on their characters more, and like there be more reason for certain things. Like, they're just tying characters back in for the sake of giving, you know, more screen time to certain characters. They have no importance in those certain moments. Like, I mean, Leon apparently just happens to be, I mean, good at mining. I know he's like the ancestor though of that one dude that's in black and white. Well, that one gym leader. Oh my gosh, that's what the freaking Gudra, the second evolution looks like. That's weird. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever you wish to call it. I suppose it had better go with you, TheChornick. But I think, is this the first time we ever heard about origin ore? It was never mentioned in the original Diamond and Pearl games. Fallen says you can see Legends games happening, each remake exploring the lore of the region, like Unova, Kalos, and Alola. Yeah, I could see that. I can see that indeed. I mean, obviously, I feel like if Kanto and Johto are gonna be the same game, I mean, you could have Lugia and Ho-Oh be like the focus, right? It would be like Legends Ho-Oh, Legends Lugia, or maybe Legends Mew. Like, his Mewtwo would not even exist yet. So they would have to keep Mewtwo out of it. So the game could just be called Legends Mew for both of those. Because you gotta be pretty careful with lore if you're gonna go back into the past. For sure, for sure. Report back to Professor Leventon with the ore. I don't know why it became a bear. It's like... But like, yeah, Unova, Kalos, and Alola, for sure they could probably do those regions, for sure. Oh, I didn't know I could climb trees with Sneasler. That's actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. It's pretty nice. Legends Celebi for Johto, and Legends Mew for Kanto. I guess that could make sense. But Ho-Oh and Lugia are more popular. Oh, Celebi would take you to the past. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. No, you're right, you're right. I really wish they had some voice acting, man. Oh my gosh. Because I would actually sit around and read all the dialogue. Hero Professor, what remains of the red chain, broken as it may be? Splendid. Everything, even in pieces. I think we'll find it perfectly fit for purpose. Blah, 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 blah. Your turn, TheChornick. Next comes the Stone of Creation's Beginning. That's kind of a weird word or description, but okay. You handed over the origin ore. Then the Stone of Creation's Beginning, which we first learned, thanks, blah, 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 non-time Gaxblade. Kari, my girl, you're one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? Oh, Kari actually doing something useful? Let's go, Akari. Let's go. This is my true battlefield, TheChornick, even if it may be safe indoors. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you, best wait outside. Well, we can't see Akari at work actually being good at something? Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they would hurry up. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's, come on. Finish. Look at us just waiting in the lobby. We've done it, TheChornick. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Origin Ball? What the frick? like a hexagon ball. It's red. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I mean, so we made a Pokeball out of the red chain? Then how in the world did Cyrus and them get the red chain afterwards? If we used all the pieces to make it into a ball. I mean, it's a cool Pokeball. You said Arceus is mythical, so I assume it would be a mythical Pokemon in title. Oh, yeah, true. A Genesect for Unova without Team Plasma's gun added to it. Maybe. Maybe. My OLED switch broke with Legends Arceus save data on it. Your shiny team gone over 100 hours? Oh my gosh. Bro, that's terrible. You put 100 hours into this game? Dude, I've never caught a single shiny in my life, though. So, hey, at least you're lucky for at least catching one in, you know, your life. I mean, like, a legitimate one. Not like a red Gyarados or, like, the Ponyta you get in this game. But, like one that you find in the wilds. Like, I've never caught one before. In any Pokemon game ever. So, you're still lucky there. But, yeah, that dude. How did it break? That's horrible. I wish they are doing the whole not having the Pokemon in the Pokédex. They should have done what they did with Black and White. Make the regions Pokemon exclusive to it. Especially since the games aren't based in Japan, it makes sense. Shiny Riolu? What does a shiny Riolu look like? You mean Dialga? Well, I caught Dialga, so why is it speaking to Adaman? Why isn't it speaking in my head? Orange screen? Hold on. It's wait, so it's orange, right? Riolu's orange? Shiny? No, what? It's not orange? It has an orange screen. Did you like overplay it? Is that like the equivalent of like the red ring of death? So it seems like, just like me, Dialga and Palkia do not want to be here on this world. We're kind of being forced into it by Arceus, I guess. Or by the Red Ring, or whatever. But we don't wish to be here. Alright, you need to go to sleep, Baja? Oh, it is like that, Fallon? Alright, Bob, you could try to, but if not, the stream will be here for who knows how long. Yeah, there gets a point to where there's too many Pokemon in a region. I do kind of agree with that. And at that point, it's kind of hard to choose what your team is going to be, because you're more likely to not choose a newer Pokemon. You would end up just choosing the older one, so you don't really get to try out the newer ones. I don't know why all these people are talking to me. Wait, I'm talking to her again? What? Oh, I need to go grab Dialga, I think. By the way, shiny Riolu is greenish yellow. Named it Brawly. Makes sense. If you need some beefy Pokemon, let me know. I got a couple spare shiny I could trade. No, but that's not legitimate, is it though, Yuri? Like, I've never caught a shiny in my life. I don't think I ever will. I mean, besides, like, outside of, like, you know, like the red Gyarados and the Ponyta and whatever other, like, free shinies that you come across. Like, outside of that stuff, I feel like I'm doomed. Doomed to never catch a shiny. I'm cursed. Like, like, Summit Camp, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, as much as I would love some good-looking shinies, depending on what Pokemon they are, it still wouldn't satisfy me that I've never been able to catch one myself, you know what I mean? Like, a legitimate one. Not like red Gyarados. Although I love red Gyarados. That one's kind of just, like, given to you. That's why they should do it like they did with Unova, have its own regions Pokemon, but have regional variants of some of the ones we are familiar with. How do you guys feel about regional variants, though? Like, do you think they're taking away from time they could be spending on making just simply brand new Pokemon? Or do you like the fact that they're making variants? Some of them are cool for sure, but they could have been using that time on just making brand new Pokemon. But Fallen said, I wish they did a new Dex with new Pokemon and then a national Dex post-game, like with Black and White. I think that's what Lil Jon said before. Yeah, but I kind of agree. Like, I definitely agree with that. They should have the national Dex after you beat the main story. But you should go through the main game with the regional decks. I agree, I agree. That's what Black and White did very well. Oh, look. This is the boy I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful to you if I set up here close to the temple. I don't have any money though, Vola. I want to have a front row seat if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. But, oh, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I got no doubts that you'll... whatever he just said. I mean, why would I need to prepare well? If the ball automatically catches him, why would I need to prepare? They need more new Pokemon in some original forms and some regional variants. What do you mean some original forms? But you do like the idea of regional variants? I mean, some of them pretty cool. My favorite is the Sand Slash regional variant, the Alolan one. That one's pretty cool. I mean, Ice and Steel. That's pretty sweet. His design is pretty sweet. I like that one. Wait, did I save it? I think I did. All right, let's continue. Alright, lads, I'm here. Should be at least close to 100 new Pokemon. Yeah, but here's the thing, is they release Pokemon games every year now, like Call of Duty does, so they don't really change much, to be honest. For so long, I thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife. Yes, okay, we already know. You were wrong to think that. Yes. I'm ready to fight. TheChornick, let's meet tomorrow together. What is that supposed to mean? It's a saying we got in the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both stay safe. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say sometimes. Well, we will support you in whatever way we can, though I highly doubt you'll need it. Try to protect Sinnoh and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. Vulpix? Is that your favorite? Sinnoh variant? Or not Sinnoh. Alolan? Or just favorite in general? Oh, I didn't even have to do it myself? Wow. It broke the temple. Oh, I didn't even throw the Pokeball. I threw Dialga out. Yeah, Dialga. Give it. What the frick is that? Ew. Palkia, what did you become? You became a horse. What? Poor man. You became a freaking what's that thing called? Centaur? No, it's not Centaur. You became a... Maybe it is a Centaur, right? Am I right? Oh my god, I have to fight it. Oh, wow. Hold on. I don't think I ought to do this. Okay, music. Okay. I hear you. I got you. Ow. First off, ow. Oh yeah, I gotta dodge when that stuff happens. At least this isn't as tough as Avalug was. Avalug. I killed myself. I walked right into his thing. I guess we're dead. Admit defeat. I'm just kidding. Let's continue. By the way, this is kind of cheating. Keeping previous progress. It's so cheating. I get it. It's a kids game, so they don't want to make it too difficult for kids. But it is kind of cheating. Ow. For one. Ow. Okay. Jeez, I'm getting attacked a lot. I did it. I almost died again. I was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, okay, music. I'm throwing the Pokeball now. I know Palkia lost his arms, man. Original, original variant. It makes spit-offs between the time. Yeah, I know, they should spend about 3 years on the game. On each game. Aw, look at how beautiful it is. It's its original self. So that's what it's actually supposed to look like. Palkia. So why does it look different now? Cherish Ball, go. You only play the first one, I got the other two, and need to play them, and some other spin-offs like Conquest and Detective Pikachu. Yeah, I haven't played those either. Most of the spin-offs I have not played. They should have given it ghostly arms so it looks less weird. Right? He looks so weird without arms. You don't like origin forms, to be honest, except for Giratina. Giratina? He's in this game too? I guess he would be, right? It'd be weird to not have him in this game. And they should have built upon primal reversion. Primal forms. Dude, there's too many forms. Too many forms. It's already too many forms. Just call it one thing. But I guess every generation could have its different name for it, I suppose. Oh, so like origin forms are like primal forms, but aren't primal, like the primal Groudon, primal Kyogre, basically the same thing, just a little different in like design, like in regards to its skin. The skin looks a little different, has like lines going through it. It's like not really much different with those two. Those are more like megas, right? Because they are like mega Pokemon. Mega evolution. What a catch! You contained that fearsome thing in the Origin Ball. Formidable as usual, Charnick. Thanks, Akari. Yes. He's sniffing. He's crying. Commander. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Humph. Oh, the Draker meteors? Yeah. You're fine with some places having unique gimmicks? I mean, if they kept Primal, there wouldn't be more names for it. Primal forms that keep more of the same appearance, but far more powerful. So, like, Mega Evolution kind of, but not really. Like, dude, they've been adding so many different forms of things. It's gonna get kind of confusing. You know what I mean? Because I understand, like, maybe Primal would be like a Mega Evolution version, right? I think that's what Primals are, right? Just Mega Evolution version of those legendaries. But then Mewtwo, he's Mega Evolution, but he's not Primal. Unless I'm wrong, I never played a Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so I don't know. We face a calamity unlike any we have known, but we are able to overcome it by working as one. What? What have you guys done? This calls for a celebration. Festival for us all. I mean, I guess technically they did things off screen land, I guess. Like Akari crafted the ball to begin with. So yeah, I guess they did do some things in the end. Kudos to them. Off screen help. Gather your clans. This will be the greatest celebration history has ever seen. Celebrate with the Diamond Clan. Oh, dude, I need to get back home. Wait a minute. Hold on. The main character needs to get back to his world or his time. When is that gonna happen? Dude, what if you guys were thrust into this world, right? Back into the past. Like, you're gonna want to be back. Like, you're like, I didn't ask to be here. I don't want to be here. Like, you're gonna want to be back home. Like, what the heck? What the heck, Arceus? Send us back. Well, since it turns out we were both following a true almighty sinnoh of our own, I guess the times when we'd fight over who was right or wrong are ancient history now. I'm sure our ancestor would be shocked to see us agree, but this maybe as well be the best path forward, protecting the space we share. Let us celebrate, for today's dawn's a new day for all those who live in the history region. Well, that's good. Good on them, but Arceus hasn't even appeared yet. Neither has Giratina. Oh, look at poor me. I'm like, I just want to go home when I'm gonna be going home. Aw, look at my little smile. Little TheChornick smile. Origin for major changes, you guess? The forces of nature are different origin-like forms. Hey, we did it! The main story's over. We beat the game. But Arceus didn't even show up in the game called Legends of Arceus. Oh my god. Sorry. Did you join a specific clan? You don't join a clan in this game. I thought you were going to. I thought they were going to make you choose between two clans, but no, that never happened. Which was a big kind of upsetting factor, because they could have had two completely different stories. Like, replayability. Like, if you had, like... If you were, say, if you sided with the Diamond Clan, then you could have had a different story than maybe siding with the Pearl Clan. And that would have added, like, replayability to the game, I feel like. They should have done that, and have, like, different story for both. Like, different missions and stuff. Which one are you saying, Fallen? What game? Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? And is that a Zekai life? What does that mean? What does that mean, Arturo? Is there an option? I know there is a spoiler for me, but I think Dialga could appear here instead of Palkia. That's in the post game. In Origin form. Oh, yeah. So it might have been different if I chose to walk around with Irida instead. But I don't think that really matters. I caught both of them. So... Okay, but like, what's the point with the Origin forms? Like, what's the point? Just to have a different version of them? If you like that design better, I guess? I would have totally chosen Diamond. You love Dialga the best out of the trio. Yeah, I like Dialga more than Palkia for sure. Yes, Oras, you said, Fallen? It makes sense for them to remake Explorers now since Dialga and Palkia are the main Pokemon in them. Maybe. They remade, they made Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, didn't they? Thank you for venturing out. Oh, that's a nice artwork. I like that. That was cute. That was nice. Your ARC phone is beeping. Am I going to be able to go home now? Are we going to be able to go back to the modern world? Oh, he says seek out all Pokemon. Oof. Okay, Arceus. Oh yeah, so we caught Palkia. Prepare well, then make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Leave your quarters.
But what if I don't want to leave? What if I want to save the rest of my life?
I'm just kidding. Should be based on Sky because I have more content. Why don't they just make, instead of just remake those, Lil Jon, why don't they just make new ones with new Pokemon? Good morning, TheChornick. Akari. It looks like space-time rift has vanished. The sky has gone back to normal again. So is Akari and this character... Well, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense because I fell through... I was modern time. But wait a minute, if I was modern time, then I can't possibly be... What was his name? Lucas? What was his name? I can't possibly be him because that wasn't his story. His story was Diamond and Pearl's story. Like that story. Like the modern story. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be the same character. So where did this character come from? So wait, or maybe this story, it really isn't part of the main series games. Maybe this story, like, isn't part of the main story, like, timeline. You know what I mean? Maybe these really aren't the ancestors, they're just, they resemble people from modern day. Right? So this isn't really the origins, actually, technically. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe Arceus just made this world in a different universe. Maybe this is an entirely separate universe. Like, where did Arceus pull us from? We're not Lucas, are we? I don't think we are. And Akari's not Dawn. Because she's living back here in these times. But even after, what, 100 years, Akari and this guy look basically the same. I wonder if, like, that's what I said, like, I wonder if they're, like, the descendants of the current people. Like, maybe they're relatives? That's kind of weird to think about. But, of course, Akari and, I forget his name. Unless it's technically just another Lucas, or whatever his name was. It's a paradox. Yeah, there's kind of, some loose ends, guys. There's some plot holes in this whole storyline. There's a festival? Technically, considering it's 600 years ago, they'd be the ancestors to all the people in Sinnoh, because 2 people that lived 600 years ago would be the ancestor to all people in Europe. Wait, so it would take 600 years for 2 people, for example, like, so, like, let's say, okay, let's say you and, I don't know, like, one other person, right? Your mate. You guys are the last people on Earth, right? It would take 600 years for the 2 of you to repopulate a continent. Is that what you're saying, Little John? So if, like, Akari and Lucas, right? Or whatever, what's his name? I forget his name. Unless you guys corrected me. I thought his name was Lucas. Or your main character, the male character, whoever his name is. If they repopulated Sinnoh. But then that doesn't make any sense, because then everyone would look like Akari and... No, wait a minute. That's a lot of descendants, now that I think about it. I mean, obviously Akari and the male protagonist, I think his name's Lucas, right? Right? I gotta look this up now. Doggone it. Male protagonist in Legends Arceus. Oh, Ray? His name's Ray? R-E-I. Okay, so he's Ray. Okay, then where did he come from? What time period did he come from then? Maybe he's like the ancestor of Lucas then. Because it makes sense to like why Ray is trapped in this universe then, or this time period with Akari, right? So maybe Ray is actually a descendant of Akari. Because, right, they look similar, right? So they might not be, like... Like a pair. Like, they wouldn't be, like, a, I don't know. I'm trying to think Ancestry, you know? In a Pokemon game, man. Oh, my God. Maybe... Because Ray is from a different time period. But he might be still, like, a father, grandfather, whatever, of... Or maybe he's after Lucas. Maybe he's, like, a son or grandson of Lucas, maybe. Unless I'm getting this completely wrong. Your ancestor count doubles every generation you go back. Okay, wait a minute. No. Wait. Well, after 600 years, okay, that makes sense. 600 years, that would be like, what? 16, 17, 18 generations? It was something crazy, right? Actually, way more than that. It'd probably be every 25 years would roughly be a new generation of people born. 20 to 25 years, probably. Unless people are, like, mating at a really young age, having children. Like 18, you know what I mean? Then maybe things could go quicker. So 2 people could... So 600 years from now, guys, we might be in trouble. Maybe Lucas's kids or grandkids have to go back in time to become his ancestor so their parent or grandparents could be born. That's a little weird, Fallen. You're confusing me when you said that. Alright, hold on. I gotta read some of your comments. I have to scroll up. Arturo said being transported into a fantasy world is what it's like being in the Arceus game. So that's what isekai means? Isekai? Do it. What do you mean do it? Do what? And it had bonus episodes. They were amazing, seeing some main story ones. Paradox. You'd have over 1 million ancestors that lived 600 years ago. I mean, huh. And over 1 billion that lived about 1,000 years ago. Between now and 1,000 or billion years ago, or 1,000 years ago, or they were currently alive, you know, 1,000 years ago. Population was 1/3 of that, so most of those people would be the same people. Yes, no, they wouldn't. Okay, wait. So if this game is 600 years ago, wait, how long ago is this game? You said 600 years? How far back away is this? We're trying to figure out ancestry, okay? we're trying to link this all up. Yeah, let's continue this dialogue a little bit as we're talking about this. So, like, basically, Akari and Ray, they could be like the great grandparents of the current Lucas and Dawn, right? They could be. But they could, I mean, they just look so similar. But like, where did Ray come from? Like, he wasn't from modern day, or maybe he is. Maybe he's like, yeah, like I said, like the son of the grandchildren of Lucas. Or even further than that. Maybe he's really in the future. Maybe he's like 1,000 years into the future. But again, you guys are saying this took place 600 years before modern time or something. I think that's what Baja said. I think that's what Lil Jon said. Maybe let's see. 3 to 4 gens per 100 years. People are having less children, so eventually there will be more deaths than births. Oh, okay. So you feel like the world is naturally going to decrease in population? That's kind of sad. This is Arceus' big F you to Cyrus. There was 1 billion was currently alive then? Oh, okay. So 1,000 years ago, you had 1 billion people that had something to do with you, with the result of you, basically. That's kind of cool. And I mean, yeah. So you combined with what, 1,000 other people or 1 billion other people, are gonna, like, you were crucial for that one person's existence a billion years from now? Or 1,000 years from now? Isn't that such an interesting thought, isn't it? Most of those ancestors were the same people, blah blah. Earth only had like 300 million people 1,000 years ago, not 1 billion. We are all related after. We are all related, but after sixth cousins, that percent is less than 0.001%. Yeah, so we all share a common ancestor at some point going back. Yeah. For most after that, I know a lot about ancestry and geology. Oh, I know you do. So you looked all that stuff up? I bet you were pretty interested in that. I mean, it is kind of... I mean, especially with like stories like this, where you're going back in the past. Like, you're gonna try to link everything up. For sure, for sure. Who knows? Like, maybe your descendant in the future, you're technically responsible for because you passed on those genes. So whether they were a good person, whether they were a bad person, you had somewhat say in their creation. It's kind of nuts. Meet Volo at the Heights camp in the blah blah blah. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we did the main story. I think we're done. Unless... I think this is all post-game, right? I think everyone said this was... Ah, not that. This is post-game. Wait, why do I have to meet him in the... Whatever. Anyway, the main story's over. So that was the main story of Pokemon Legends Arceus. It went by pretty quick in my opinion. So the game was actually pretty short, but it would be a lot longer if you did, you know, the requests and the side missions and stuff. Unfortunately, most of the side missions and requests are pretty boring. They're pretty much just, hey, go find this Pokemon and show it to me, or go find this item and give it to me, or show me this Pokedex entry. Most of them are like that. Some of them are actually kind of cool and unique, and thank the Lord they actually added some that were unique and cool. But for the most part, yeah, like if you were going to do 100% this game, you were going to catch all the Pokemon, you're going to do all those things, this game would be, it would take a good piece of your time. Like, I think Fallen said that he took, what, 100 hours? 100 years, I was about to say 100 years. 100 hours on this game already? And he lost that? I still need to find a shiny. I am not done with this game yet. I still want to go find a shiny, man. That's something I want to accomplish. I might skip all the requests, or at least all the requests that show like Pokedex entries, unless I have the Pokemon. That's probably what I'll do first. I'll go and complete the Pokedex entries first, and then like complete the Pokedex. If I ever have time to play this game again, for the long run, like maybe if I do more streams of this game. Not just the shiny hunts, but also completing the Pokedex. Grinding away, maybe just chat and chilling and all that stuff. Maybe I'll do it on Twitter. Or not Twitter. Maybe I'll do that over on Twitch. Or maybe I'll just keep doing it here on YouTube. That's something I'll have to decide later. You guys can post in the comment section below if you guys prefer YouTube or Twitch for chatting, but I'll have to figure that out. Mass outbreaks are the best chance for the shiny, Fallen says. Someone, Nessa, she, I think, told me that that's the best way to figure things out, or to find a shiny, basically. Sorry for all the info. You need to stop thinking and sleep. I know, but I piqued your interest, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Okay, so after 7 generations, you said, your generations, your genes stop taking effect in people. So, there you guys go. I mean, your descendants keep going until 7 generations, and then you stop. That's kind of depressing, but oh well. There's no link back to you after 7 gens. Well, I don't know how far this game's setting is from the current time period. But Baja considers, or Little John really, same name, considers that this game was 600 years ago. But maybe there's official lore out there that states how far back this was. And maybe that'll answer our question. But yeah, so I think Ray is from a different time period. But now he's stuck, I'm guessing. He's stuck in this world. But who knows? Maybe he'll be happy. He has a job. You know, he has a Kari. You know, he has all these other friends. Like, he's fine. I think he's alright. Although, he probably wants to be back with his family. Probably back with Lucas if that's his, like, dad. Or his... whatever. You know. Great job beating another story. Thank you, Arturo. I know we're finally through another story. We beat, freaking Fire Emblem recently, too. Earlier. I think Kirby's coming out soon, so maybe I'll cover that as well. I stream Horizon over on, Twitter. Or not Twitter. I keep saying Twitter, don't I? Twitch. I do have a Twitter, so you can go follow me on Twitter also for all sorts of things to hear my opinions on things. Or whatever, right? Whatever I post. Whatever I have on my mind. Or maybe other news about Pokemon that comes out. I post about my thoughts and stuff on there. And post when I'm, you know, streaming and when I'm making videos and stuff. And you guys can talk to me personally over there. I'll respond to your comments and all that good stuff. But Twitch, yeah, over on Twitch, I am currently streaming Horizon Forbidden West over there. Very good game. Fantastic game, by the way. It's the most beautiful game I've ever played in my life. Definitely a top 3 game of all time for me. Horizon Forbidden West already. And I've not even played like a third of it. But it's already amazing. You say I missed the Pokemon slaves for the Arceus movie? Where are they? Did I see that movie? I forget. I might forget about that. I need to watch all the Pokemon movies again to know what you're talking about. Finally, it took 100 years to complete the Pokédex, right? Well, the Pokédex had to have been lost at some point, because if you think about it, Professor Oak and everyone else thought there was only 150 Pokemon in modern day. I mean, I know they're retconning a lot of things, so I don't know. I don't know what Pokemon's doing anymore, man. Nothing makes sense anymore, okay? Nothing makes sense anymore. Is Ray Lucas? Is Ray his son? Is Ray Akari's husband? Is Ray freaking, I don't know, like in the past? Is he in the future? You know, is Ray ever gonna get back home to his family? Man, this stuff confuses the crap out of me. I mean, too bad our mothers didn't have the same name we take, like we take our father's last name, because those are the direct lines which DNA is from them. Well, I thought that most of the DNA came from the father. Ray is stuck there? Oh, poor Ray. Well, like I said before, he has other means of living his life, I guess. But still, that sucks. Imagine you being thrown into this world. Or a world that's like a fantasy world, like a different world, right? Like, for example, if I was teleported to Skyrim, although it would be cool, you'd still want to get home. Ray's is this time-space distortion? Or Rye? Is it Rye or Ray? It doesn't matter, I guess. But yeah, Ray is a... Maybe everything we see right now here is just a completely other universe. Maybe it doesn't align with the current universe whatsoever. Maybe this is just a different parallel universe. You know, it's characters that are very, very similar, but they're just in a different time, different universe altogether, like the Marvel universe. You know, with all the different Spider-Mans and stuff. They go on, especially through the Y chromosome from father and midichlorian DNA from the mother. That barely changes over long lengths of time. Alright, lads. Yeah, but they must have like lost all that Pokemon data. But anyway, post in the comment section below your guys' thoughts and feelings about this game. Did you guys like it? Again, my head is all sorts of confused about how this lines up with the current timeline. I think this game is good for the sense that it gives us something fresh and new, and like they're going into the direction of with open worlds in the next generation, this current generation, this one right here, Pokemon Legends Arceus, kind of gives us a little taste of what that could feel like, although it's still linear like all the other Pokemon games. You can only go to the next region when you beat certain quests and stuff. But if the next region is going to be like a fully open world game, that's going to be something new. But back to maybe the original catching mechanics and stuff. I hope that the next games, they also look a lot better. They also look like they're artistically, and like even the world and the textures and everything just look better. Hopefully, which I don't think is the case, frames are still really bad in Pokemon. They could really do a better job at doing this. Dude, they released Skyrim for the Switch, and Skyrim looks fine on the Switch. So I don't see why Game Freak can't make a better looking game. Especially at like a distance. Why are like the frames so bad at a distance? Like especially with like a flying Pokemon, why are they like so laggy? Why are the movements so poor? Like, and I feel like especially with a new console and with new experience like Game Freak, if they bring, you know, new experience in, they could really make a really good Pokemon game that's really fluid and looks really good. And so people could stop making fun of the fact, including me, stop me from making fun of the fact that Pokemon games look as bad as they do after all these years, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'll always buy Pokemon games because, I mean, you know, I grew up with them, right? They're my childhood. But anyway, guys, I love your faces. Yeah, in a co-op story, maybe have some better multiplayer things, too. Nintendo needs to make better multiplayer things in general. Better networking and stuff. But anyway, alright. I gotta quit stalling. Yeah, we're friends as companions, indeed. But this was the finale. Maybe we'll continue doing some post-story stuff eventually later. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, it is late. It is almost 3 a.m. for me, so I'm going to go eat, because I haven't eaten dinner yet. So, I'm going to go eat. But y'all have fun, stay safe, make good decisions, get some nice rest. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. And, obviously, subscribe. I love your faces. Can't wait to see the next one. And finally, peace off. Thank you very much.